Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to show you a trailer that I just bought. A lot of you guys have been asking me, what kind of trailer do you use with your small engine business? Well, this is one I just got a week ago. I had one exactly like this. It was pretty well destroyed after 10 years. This is not the heavy duty build, but it is very good for small engine repair guys. And I also bought a bigger, heavier duty. This one here is made by Mennonites here in Southern Ontario, Canada. But that one I don't use as much as the small one I just showed you here behind me. This is the one here that I will use about 90% of the time to pick up equipment. You can fit in a lawn tractor in here. You can fit in a lot of stuff. The front folds down, so it turns into a 5x9 instead of 5x7, just the way it is now. And by the way, I bought this from Mark at GarageEnvyCanada.com. He's on Facebook selling these things as well. I'll put the link to his listing for this exact trailer. It's a Sterling trailer by Westbrook Trailers. Great company to deal with. Parts are easy to get for this trailer. And this trailer is actually affordable, very reasonably priced from Mark here. Great guy to deal with by the guys. He's from around the Barrie, Ontario, Canada area. His trailers are set up better than the Home Depot ones, I find, because he kind of pimps out the wheels. They're 13-inch instead of 12, and they're alloy wheels. He does put a taller gate at the back, so it makes it easier when you're loading stuff. The deck won't get caught on the angle of the trailer and the gate. It's all galvanized, guys. This trailer will not rust at all. I did, however, spray it with my undercoating. It's like a oil-based waxy substance here. Not necessary, but I did it because I didn't want it to corrode or anything. It will make it last a lot longer with that spray on there, guys. But have a look on the inside here. Here's a cover for the spare tire. What I do recommend is, if you buy one of these trailers from Mark here, is to get the spare tire mount. Real easy to put on, guys. You just basically bolt on a piece of metal from the kit on this side, and then there's another piece that goes on the back here. Very easy to put on. It's always great to have an extra tire with your trailer, guys. You don't want to have a flat when you're picking up equipment. And this trailer came with the with this here, the crank and the wheel, which folds. It does have a 2-inch ball mount. Here it is, 2-inch. So make sure you have a 2-inch ball mount on your pickup truck. I lock it up here because people like to steal nice new shiny trailers. So here's the size of the trailer. It's Sterling by Westbrook Trailers again. Here's the part number of my trailer. Right there. And I'll show you how the front comes down here. Okay, so it'll go from a 5x7 to a 5x9. Very nice. I don't always put this down, but I did have to put it down at sometimes because I had equipment that was pretty long. I'll grab my measuring tape here and show you the exact dimensions. So here we are, 60 inches, so 5 feet wide. And with the front put down, we are just over 100 inches. So yeah, just short of 9 feet, just a few inches short, about 4 inches short. It gives you way more room being able to bend the front down, guys. And by the way, I paid just over $2,000 for this plus tax. Now, stuff has gone up in the last 5 years, guys. This trailer used to sell for $1,400, but if you buy it from Mark, and I'll put the link to his listing on Facebook, it is cheaper than Home Depot and the big box stores buying it from him, and you'll get way better service, and your wheels will be pimped out and the gate will be higher at the back. So I do recommend supporting a local business, guys. I feel it's better to do that in the long run. Great little trailer, easy to tow. You don't even know it's behind your pickup truck. They're not that heavy. So here are some of the specs. If you get a huge zero turn machine, the big ones, you know, the big Ferris, you might want to go with a heavier trailer, but this will do 95% of everything you're going to do for your small engine business. And if you get in a tight jam, you can just unhook it quickly, move it around and rehook. It's so easy to handle, very easy to move, guys, if it's in the driveway or something like that. And I'll show you how the gate comes down on this one. It's the same as the front part of the trailer. Just lift that up. It's pretty stiff, so it won't open up by itself. And with the longer gate here, the angle isn't as steep, so the deck on lawn tractors will not get caught up right at the top over here. So I have no issues with that. Sometimes you can put a piece of plywood here just at the bottom of the gate when you're loading up. But much better, guys. My older trailer like this, the gate was shorter. It was a Home Depot trailer, same company, but Home Depot trailer. If you buy it from Mark, you'll get the longer gate. Much better for loading up, guys, like I just mentioned. Now, as you can see, this is a one-axle trailer, and it's not leaf springs. The springs are built into the axle right in here, guys. But I've never had a problem with this setup, with this type of axle on the trailer. And look at the underneath here, all galvanized. This will not rust. And I always resist the urge to spend less and get the black trailer, because I don't want to be fixing my trailer every year, you know, welding stuff and scraping off rust and painting it. This is much easier, guys. You buy it, look after it. I sprayed it anyway with the undercoating, like I told you. This thing will stay like this for many years. And when it's a bit wore out, I'll just go and buy another one. That's what I do with my business. But they're easy to sell, guys. I sold my old one within an hour. A trailer that I had used for 10 years, it had no rust whatsoever because it was galvanized like this. Great little trailer, guys. Very affordable. And again, this video is probably more for my Canadian viewers, because this one's made in Canada, actually. Sterling, made by Westbrook Trailers with Canadian steel. But if you're watching from the US, there's similar trailers at Home Depot where you live of the same build, and that'll do everything you need to do for your small engine repair business. Well, about 95%. If you have a really big zero-turn machine to pick up, then you might need to borrow or buy a trailer like this one over here. This one here is a lot heavier than the one I'm using now. So I've got two trailers, as I mentioned, and like I said, this is the one that I use 95% of the time. Great little trailer. I hope this gives you a good idea of what to get. You don't have to buy it new. You can also buy a used one as well. But sometimes people want just as much for used as new, and then you have repairs to do. Here's the plug on the trailer. The 4-pin plug with the 2-inch mounting ball. And you do have some hooks or loops that you can put your tie downs through right here. Also on the sides here. And there's 4 of these tie down loops on the trailer. It makes it so easy when I pick up equipment. Anyway, I hope this helped you out. A lot of viewers were asking me, Donnie, what do you use for a trailer? Well, this is what I use. I finally got to it. And what I purposely did is I waited till I bought my new trailer to show you what I used. The other one was getting a little bit ratty. It was still good because I sold it and got a good buck for it. So just remember, if you have an old trailer, you're going to sell it very fast if you want to take that money and put it in toward a new one. But anyway, thanks for watching. I hope that my video today gives you a really good idea of what you need to buy for your business. If you haul heavy equipment, guys, go with the heavy trailer. If you're hauling more like smaller equipment, lawn tractors, snow blowers, stuff like that, generators, you'll be fine with this trailer right here. So thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you're subscribed, and I will see you in my next video. Have a great day.